It all starts with the dawn of the new moon, with it travelling from the house of Pisces to the house of Aries. This year, the first glimpse of the new moon came to be from the 18th of last month. The ensuing rituals are divided into 4 different parts: the Old Year, the interim period between the Old and the New Year, the New Year festivities, and purification for the coming year. When deciding a specific time for each and every activity, auspicious day, auspicious time, auspicious direction, and auspicious colour as well as auspicious leaves of certain trees are taken into consideration. Senior lecturer at the Department of Psychiatry at the University of Colombo, Mahesh Rajasurya, has some interesting views on auspicious times relating to Sri Lanka.
We know that generally in Sri Lanka, we are not very punctual. But when there's a nakat, an auspicious time, we somehow adhere to that time. So auspicious times is a very smart way of making Sri Lankans punctual, I believe.
The first ritual to encounter is the ceremonial bath for the Old Year. In taking this ceremonial bath on the last day of the Old Year, which fell yesterday, people apply nanu, a herbal mixture, on their head and body before bathing. Then comes the much-awaited dawn of the New Year. This time around, the New Year will dawn at 8:13 a.m. tomorrow. It, however, has to be noted that the inauspicious time period, commonly known as Nonagate, falls from 1:49 a.m. to 2:37 p.m. tomorrow. The auspicious time for the first preparation of meals in New Year will dawn at 10:40 a.m. tomorrow. Before preparing food, the New Year is celebrated with boiling milk in a newly earthened pot, with the spillover from all sides of the pot symbolizing prosperity. It is worth noting that the hearth should be lit while clad in blue and facing north. Trading and first meal of the New Year in 2018 falls at 11:53 a.m. tomorrow, and this too should be done dressed in blue, facing north. What comes next is anointing of oil. The auspicious time for this comes on Monday the 16th at 10:16 a.m. This process should be observed while clad in white, facing north, with wood apple leaves placed on head and imbul leaves at feet. And finally, the rituals come to an end with setting out for professional occupation on Thursday the 19th at 6:03 in the morning. It is advised to be dressed in yellow and gold and before setting off to consume milk rice mixed with jaggery.
We can assume that this has a historical story where those days people had the holiday time at home after harvest, and this is the time after a few days of rest that they went back to the fields. Today, we might not be able to afford to take so many leave to be able to leave for work on this particular day. However, if we can promote, if we can transmit our culture to the next generation, that's important.
In the meantime, First at 9 spoke to sociologist Dr. M.T.M. Mahis on the importance of these Sinhala and Tamil New Year rituals and their meaning.
These rituals are not just a get-together and gathering. So there we have to understand the importance of the ritual. For example, the ritual clearly tells us the collective sentiments or the collective conscience of the people. Sinhala Hindu New Year rituals always tells us about the interaction between the nature and culture. Transaction, eating and visiting people and respecting elders, all these are part of the ritual. These rituals and traditions always promote the social cohesion and primary social relationships, which is very much important throughout the life. The other one is, behind this ritual, you see that people get some kind of cultural break, saying goodbye to their daily activities of their professions or other activities. Sometimes in their normal day-to-day life, there are a lot of hierarchies, lot of inequalities. But during this Sinhala New Year, people have a good time to forget all these things, and without any discrimination, they get together and they enjoy. So therefore, I say that these rituals have some kind of culturally made rationality.
Dr. Mahis also elaborated on how seriously the younger generations are treating New Year traditions.
But unfortunately, we have a doubt whether the younger generation know the real subjective meaning of these rituals. So because we know that the commercial consumer culture and the technology, so that has prevented understanding the real value of these rituals. It is the duty of the elder generations and the educated people to correlate. We have to fill the gap between the real rituals and the younger generation.
Sinhala and Tamil New Year, which has deepened traditions over thousands of years, comes when there is greenery everywhere, flowers in the bloom, vegetables and fruits in plenty. The aroma of sweetmeat has long heralded the arrival of this colourful festival. During this season, the New Year table, or as the Sinhalese call it, the Aurudu table, becomes one of the most important features of the celebrations. Traditionally, preparations for the Aurudu table take place at least a few weeks prior to the dawn of the new year. Local women normally get acquainted with the process of preparing food items for this special table from older generations in their families or from the neighborhood. Traditional sweetmeats such as kaum, cookies, asmi, kaludadul, panivalalu and other various types of sweets usually decorate the table along with milk rice and well-ripened bananas accompanied by other fruits. The feast that follows the dawn of the Sinhala and Tamil New Year is usually the one all anticipate more than any other ritual, following the fasting period that marks the transition of the sun from Pisces to Aries. The Sinhala and Tamil New Year table is not just a place where generations of families get together to have the Aurudu feast over thousands of years. It also signifies prosperity as well as solidarity between communities and cultures. In Sri Lanka, just as it was with many other nations, food has brought people together and hopefully it will continue to do so in many years to come.